Hi. It was the St. Jude's page. Okay, I'm a pro. I know what I'm doing. We're here for real now. I'm actually prepared. Let's see if we can get chat going. I got the channel up, but it's not saying I'm streaming. Alright, guys. Hi. How are you guys today? Joey says LOL you and your costume fingers in my stuff. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Bad case of the costume fingers. Oh Lord, someone's calling me now. Alright. Get that away from me. So how's everyone enjoying the events? I don't know why this isn't doing the full thing. It worked before. So first things first, I actually have gotten 100 and something followers on Twitch. So that means another 10 followers and we get to make a donation. Whoa! Donations! See, I can see you guys typing in chat on here now. Joey says he's not judging me. Agent Coulson event is disabled. That's horribly depressing. Alright, so you guys are going to have to see this for 3 seconds. Sorry, open broadcast getting out of the way. We're up to $180 on St. Jude's now, which is fantastic. You guys can see Crit Damage has actually joined us now. The Health Connection has his, and the beautiful and lovely Jungle Queen. So I'm going to make a donation since we got up to 10. I don't know why I said it like that. And who do you guys think we should make our donation to today? Should I do it under mine? I did the last one under Health Connection. Oh Lord, why are you being stupid, chat? Sorry. I guess I should get chat fixed first. We'll come back to this. We're gonna come back. I'm sorry, guys. You can judge me all you want. Hey, Pachiriku! Okay, so, chat, decide. Do we donate under Crit Damage, me, Jungle Queen, or Health Connection? I do not care where the donation goes as long as it goes to St. Jude's. Waiting on you guys now. For once. Get the actual stream to come up. Costume fingers don't help at all either, I'm sure. So come on guys, decide. Who are we donating to? The Queen? Okay, we'll donate to the Queen. We will donate to the Queen as a birthday present to her because her birthday was the other day. I like it. Ha! Got it working. Cool. Alright, so we'll start this over again so I can actually highlight it and not look like an idiot. Thank you guys for being with me. I love you all. We will donate to the Queen as a birthday present to her because her birthday was the other day. I like it. I muted that beforehand too. One of these days I'm gonna be a professional and you guys will love me, right? Hi, Gray. Okay, so St. Jude's Team Marvel. We're up to $180. We've got crit damage, we've got health connection, we've got the beautiful and lovely Jungle Queen. We're 36% to our goal of $500. We are in our last week because it ends on the 31st. You can donate anywhere from $5 to $100. Every little bit helps. If you don't have the money for every 10 followers that I get on my channel, I will actually be making a donation. So we just hit another 10. I did a $20 donation in Health Connection the other day. So today we will be donating, as per chat's decision, to the beautiful and lovely Jungle Queen. Jungle donated $100 of her own money to... Oh, I should probably make that to where you can't see my stuff. There. That kind of works, right? We'll come back to it. Okay, thanks, love you. We actually donated $100 herself, so she was actually donating her buff money for the week. And we are cosplaying as Black Cat today for the wonderful and lovely Health Connections request, as well as it was voted for on the straw poll, which is still up to where you guys can take it to judge and vote for what I wear next. I'll probably be making a new one soon, since a lot of these costumes that are on there have been seen already. Hi, Eisenberg. Alright. Logging into the PayPal. Costume fingers and all. We're gonna tweet it. Why not? Just blew up the Twitter today. The twatter, as Jungle likes to call it. Alright, and as you guys can see, we've made our $10 donation. It's beautiful. Which brings our team total up to $190. So $10 away from $200. That's $60 away from halfway to our goal. We still have a week, so I have a lot of faith that we'll actually be able to do it. We have new streamers joining us all the time. Whenever you guys get onto this beautiful thing, you can see what was actually making noise earlier, which was that. And when it's not being stupid, you can actually see all the rest of the people who are streaming. I'm not only adding people who are part of the actual team, but I'm going to try to add all of the Marvel Heroes streamers on there. Woo! 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 I don't know why I'm making that noise, sorry. Okay. Are you guys ready for some leveling? Hey, now you know. I know it was a rough start to the stream today. It's always a rough start to the stream though, so you guys expect it from me, right? I did not get the mask on for Black Cat, and I apologize. I didn't want to put off getting started streaming any longer.
An outfit like that, what's a guy supposed to be thinking?
I'm hoping that you guys aren't getting the echo anymore that we used to get whenever the characters talked. I started putting my game sound through the headphones, so I hope that's a lot more enjoyable for you guys to watch now. Petcheriku says that Teddy Roosevelt is the Chuck Norris of the presidents. That's true. That's true. Oh, and I have permission to actually call hubby by his first name, so if you hear me refer to James, that's actually hubby. James tweeted earlier that that was a thing. He also is preparing for raids by having someone throw a wrench at him. So if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge wiggly arms. Alright, I know the stream schedule says that we'll be playing Spider-Man today, which is indeed the plan. But first things first, for any of you guys who watched or played with me, you'll know that I kind of have three mains. My main, Heisenberg says the Doctor. Yes, Doc Awesome as he's known in game. I have Rocket, which is my main. He's my one who's good for raids. But now we're having a couple of raid groups because I'm doing the FIM raids, and then on Monday night, if you guys want to join us, me and Health Connection and the rest of my super group, the Excelsiors, are actually going to be doing raids. But we're actually going to have it up to where anyone who wants to join can. There's no requisite as to what your gear has to be. All you have to do is be here in Marvel Heroes at 10 Eastern Standard Time on Monday night and send me a tell saying that you want to raid. Health Connection will be streaming. I might stream. You might be able to talk me into it. If so, I'll be streaming as the Mad Hatter, so that whenever we're switching on the twins, I can go change places. Because it makes me happy to have a very happy unbirthday. Eisenberg says, sign me up. Eisenberg actually raided with us last time with his rocket. So I'm getting Storm ready so that I can actually use her for one of the raids. I am very OCD when it comes to the collars of my costumes and everything. So since lovely Storm has the blue Asgardian costume, I had to blue prestige her. So hoping you guys can see we are halfway to 60, so we're gonna go get our 60 real quick first. Let's see what our legendary is. Juggy Man? Let's go do Juggy Man. So I didn't have a cosplay to wear with Storm, but I wanted you guys to celebrate with me as I got her to 60. DVX helped me get most of the way last night. If I helped, I mean we were leveling together. He was leveling his Iron Man, who has almost a 60 now. Patrick, who asks if you have to be good looking. You do not have to be good looking to come to raids. You guys can see my beautiful Darth Vader mug. I'm a big fangirl.
You can still flee.
The build that I have for her is actually more towards the single damage lightning build, because I think it'll be better for raids. But going through trash mobs and stuff, I think it's better just to keep my ice thing on, because it's really OP. Joey says he asks because he has an ugly mind. Or, sorry, Patrick says. Joey says I'm ugly, and I was in the last raid, Finn Grimm, at your service. If you guys have watched Health Connection's streams, he's been gearing up for the raids. If you haven't watched Health Connection streams, watch them. He's horribly entertaining. I actually usually watch his stream anytime that I'm playing Marvel, because there is never a time he is not streaming, except for right now. I hope we will see him at some point today, though, because he's been really excited about Black Cat.
Goddess be praised.
But I am honestly not... I love this game, but I would not say I'm a pro gamer at all. I'm pretty proud of my builds, but they are not, I'm sure, the best in the game. I've never been much of a competitive gamer unless it's Soul Calibur, because I'm really good at that game for some reason. So, if I do stream, do not judge me because I am not the best at raids. I feel like I do pretty good on the twins now because I have a lot of experience. But I feel like I really suck with Mr. Butt Slam. That's what I'm calling him, the second boss. That's his name. Slag. Mr. Butt Slam. So, if I do stream on Monday, don't judge me.
You cannot win.
But since we have the St. Jude's event going on and we are on the last legs of it, we've been thinking about doing a joint stream. So, I think that would be fun.
surrender.
Now I've got Doc Awesome to carry me, right? It's really what he's here for. Switch over to the Legendary tab. Still need ammo crates. Joey says he can tank Mr. Butt Slam for me. I might switch off of guard duty because I feel like I sucked really bad at it. I had been doing much better. Like, I felt like I didn't do bad when we were playing on Monday, but on Tuesday night with the FIM raids, I felt like that was the first one losing people. It was awful. I felt really terrible. And I know that's not the point. It's the beauty of Marvel Heroes. The point is just to have fun. But I still feel bad if I'm letting my team down. The FIM raid group did take down the first bosses. So, woo! We did really, really good. I'm very proud of all the girls. And thank you again to Jungle Queen for putting together the FIM raids. It's been a blast. I've made a lot of friends on there.
Or against us.
The beautiful Trixie, who also streams. You guys should check out hers and the new Gamer Inc. guys, because they're fantastic. We still need just killing the jugs.
Kill the mutant lovers!
But I think we'll do a really good job with Slag on Tuesday.
Goddess be praised.
Ooh, Shadowland got another Thor rune. That's 2 today. You lucky thing, you. Petriku says Gambit has the heart of the cards, like Yugi. Heisenberg says he needs to farm Loki. Now you know says thumbs up. The Noob Gamer guys, or Noobs Inc. is fantastic. If you guys ever see their super group, they're all really sweet people. And they are, if you're ever lost, wonderful people to turn to. It was a big help to helping me get started streaming too. Let's kill Chuck.
You know what invulnerable means?
And Pachiriku, you'll be happy to know that Eisenberg trolled me on Twitter earlier today by putting up a wrestling video and then sneak attacking me with Behold the Power of Gravity. I thought of how proud you'd be of him.
Feel my wrath.
But I'm unstoppable.
I'm gonna ignore you and your talk of Duck Dynasty. I have a small demon rubbing up against my legs. What you doing, Tanuki? Hey, Toots. I knew you'd be proud of him, Pachiriku. Oh, as soon as I go to pick you up, you're gonna run away? Alright. Oh, and as soon as we hit 60 on Storm, I'm going to open my loot crate. We opened it last night, but I really want to show you guys off what I got because I was really excited. It's really, really awesome. And I hope eventually get around to actually putting up the link. There's actually a link to where you can subscribe through me that it does something. I don't know what. I think it gives me credit for signing people up. I don't know. Alright, are we going to Midtown? Midtown is the best for streaming because you don't have to pay attention. Shadowland plays with his sister and mom. That's fantastic. Petriku says I'm dancing. Eisenberg says it's okay if it's a group dancing sampling. So we don't want to go AFK right now, but I want to show you guys my AFK screen real quick because I'm really proud of it. Look how amazing that is. Look at that corner. Look at that. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, from now on, every time I go AFK, you guys will get to enjoy that while I run and get myself a drink or whatever. So we need cyborgs. What all are the dailies today? Bosses, elites, enemies, and rescue citizens. Oh, look how close we are. Yeah, look at those moves, Eisenberg says.
Capitalist warmonger.
Oh, random party invitations. I like it. Kill these things.
Death to the lackeys.
Random parties are the best in Midtown because you're going to get all of your stuff done so much faster. Yes, I am totally down for teaming up on Mayonnaise. Let me get, oh, you can do him at less than 60, can't you? Let me get this legendary done.
Ah, crap, super tights.
Screen keeps blacking out. I'm still not sure what causes that sometimes. I know it's something to do with my computer setup or my video card. My gaming PC is about 5 years old, so she badly needs updated.
You cannot win.
She's beautiful though. At some point I'll show you guys a picture. Got red lights, and I got the Diablo 3 Collector's Edition because I expected it to actually be good. Best thing I got out of it was the jump drive with Diablo 2 on it. And it is actually beautifully nestled behind red light in my computer tower. I do think I'm going to break down and get Diablo for the Xbox One whenever we get one pre-owned because I don't want Blizzard to have my money for it.
The works of men are fragile indeed.
So, if anyone's interested in playing that with me, I might possibly stream it because I need stuff to stream on my One. And has an Xbox One, send me a message in the messages. And we shall get to that added.
Like leaves before the wind.
You cannot run.
Truku says he knows what can cause blackouts. I haven't been drinking today. It's too early. It's like 4 o'clock here.
This was a fight you could not win.
You will die.
Shadowlands hits he'll play. I do love the Demon Hunter, I will give it that. And they have fixed the game a lot, but all of my hatred is based on the fact that it's better on console than PC. And just everything that happened in beta and at the launch of the game. I am one of those people that once a company pisses me off, I won't deal with them anymore. I don't want to talk trash, but it's the reason I don't buy anything for my PS4. My 4 is sitting there waiting for Uncharted, but I had some issues at launch, not even with me, but with other people had issues, and I won't buy anything new for my PS4 based off of it, or anything new Sony. Until they can prove to me they can take care of customers. And I secretly am the biggest Sony fangirl on the face of the planet. I love my PS1. I have like 2 of them. PS1 and PS2 are still some of my all-time favorite consoles. But if you can't take care of the people who just paid you $500 for a console, $400, then you don't deserve my money. Unlike a Zillion, who takes care of everyone. Patrick says, how did you know what I meant? I'm psychic.
You can't defeat humanity.
Have fun at work now, you know. I was watching Health Connection at work the other day. We were dead. Joey says he has 2 of each console. That's ridiculous. I actually was not going to buy the next-gen consoles at launch. And I don't like to say the name of the company that I work for on stream because then I'm representing them. But I work for a video game company. It's a very big video game company. As a store manager. And at Managers Conference last year, they gave us a free PS4 and Xbox One. Oh, I finished it. Alright, Joey. You want to do Man-Ape? Anyone else want to do Man-Ape? Let me kill these guys and I'll start a party. Eisenberg says those people. Yep, headquarters are in Texas. It's also where the refurbishing center is.
I hope your skills are as sharp as your charms, Gambit.
His charms are pretty sharp. Look how pretty she is. Alright, who wants to go to Man-Ape? Patrick's on. Patrick, you wanna go? Joey's an X defense. Okay, I'll wait for you. That'll take longer. Eisenberg, it's a good place to work. I've been there for 8 years, so I'm not gonna talk crap. It is a challenging place to work, but I really enjoy it. And I get to sell video games all day and tell people to play Marvel Heroes. And I may or may not have a TV screen that has all of the trailers from E3. And I have the raid trailer from Marvel Heroes on there. So whenever people come to my Diablo, I'm like, have you seen this? It's free to play. Here's the cards. Buy some. Just go home and download it. Patrick says he'll go. What's better for Gem of the Cursed, farming red or cosmic terminal? I think honestly you probably have a small amount of better drop rate in the cosmic, but it's going to be a lot harder to farm that one by yourself, and you're going to be able to clear the red faster. So if you're going through constantly, you'll probably be able to clear red faster than you will cosmic, giving you a greater actual percentage chance, I would imagine. I would imagine. I wonder if Gazillion will ever go to Siege. I know what you mean, Joey. I don't know what you mean. We'll send Parker a message and ask if he wants to go. He probably does not have his chat open. And yes, costume fingers means that I have to hunt and pack, which I hate. The hood next defense. Ah, okay. Siege is a games designer conference. Patriku says Jungle Queen had some good cake. That cake looked delicious. Delicious. Guitar God. Hubby's home. I think it sent the party invite. Hi. I updated your game. We're getting ready to run Manape if you want to come.
Yeah, if you can give me a minute or two. Is it a thing today?
What thing?
Man 8.
Oh, no. Just getting demonized.
Okay.
Sweet, sweet demonize. Sweet.
I won.
Did you put him on the chair? Yeah, we're waiting for Joey to get out of X defense anyway.
Who's Joey?
Just someone in chat.
Well, normally people in chat don't have real names.
Same as Joey Ghost. Has name, whatever. Patriku says that Mrs. B has the best husband ever. She does. I mean, he brings Godiva chocolates. That's the good stuff. Hi, music DJ. Oh, Manape is part of the daily.
Oh, good.
I don't pay attention. I hadn't looked at those yet.
Did you see the Jean Grey preview?
No, there's Jean Grey previews.
There's a few pictures.
There's pictures. I got up late, so I was just kind of straight into trying to get ready.
Space for war as they become approved by Doomsol. Approved by Marvel, I guess. Doomsol doesn't need approval to do anything.
Joey says, hi, Sin's hubby.
Hello.
Okay. He's logging in because I was a good wife and updated his game for him today. And then we just need Joey to get out of X defense. Awkwardly Reserves wants to join as well. So we might actually be full. If so, we'll run one while Joey's in X defense, and then I'll run with Joey again after he gets out of X defense. Yeah, that's the plan. That way you don't have to rush out of X defense. You get that X defense. Patriku says that Teddy Roosevelt is badass.
He is. He invented crack cocaine.
Are you in now? You are.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. Let's do this.
It's really depressing when you have to ask.
I'm just gonna shake my head. Shadowland, that is a fantastic costume. I love that Daredevil. Oh, Joey just joined. Okay. So I'll run with you right after. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'll go work on the other ones then.
It's not like I can't run it with you at any time.
That's true. I got bills to pay anyway.
Patriku says nothing like crack cocaine, lols. To which Eisenberg also said lol.
That's where his famous expression "bully" was first used. That's the first time he created crack cocaine and smoked a little bit. He was like, "Bully." I've invented crack.
It is the house of Wakanda's
If
arm.
Wakanda has need, I shall lend my
I
assistance.
just don't even know what to say to that.
We'll use this to undermine minority cultures.
Okay. Now we're doing things for cereals, and we'll see if Costume Fingers really gets in the way this time.
Then he shot a lab assistant in the
What
face
man
with his
builds,
revolver.
nature destroys.
Oh lord, what are you doing there? Okay.
Do not anger me.
I'm gonna ask again because I'm really paranoid about sound and everything. Does the sound good to you guys? I said sound a lot.
The white gorilla
I know
has
actually log
forsaken
in
me.
and follow your chat too.
Hi, Carnage.
So is that costume hot as hell today?
This costume?
Yeah.
It's not terribly bad so far. I forgot to turn off the fans though. I hope that that's not making a lot of noise in the background. Joey says sound is good.
I think it
I hope
only
your
does when you
skills
have
are
them
as
up.
sharp as your charms, Gambit.
Joey noms on Carnage.
Will
That's
fall.
interesting. Why am I? Oh lord. Okay, you guys are already doing stuff. My game started lagging all of a sudden.
Time to put you right. Lord Wakanda will fall.
Oh, it's supposed to be a Twitch stream tonight.
Oh, for Marvel?
Yeah, 7.
So that's what we're gonna watch while we eat dinner.
I guess if you're gonna cook dinner.
I can cook dinner. You say that like I can't. I'm a good housewife
I
sometimes.
know you can cook dinner. It's just the fact that you're probably not gonna cook dinner.
He cooks more often than I do. He likes to cook.
Daredevil's a joke compared to the devils that I am.
Lady be praised.
We do have some
Exactly
chicken.
what I need.
Yes. Alright, whenever you guys get to the next cache, if you want to just put into party for everyone to teleport to you. That way if I get lost I can still help like a normal, helpful person. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce your name. Paquette says Costume Fingers would be an awesome band name. That would be a nice, cosplay band. I like it. Right in the kisser.
I guess it wouldn't really have to be very good.
Pachiriku says that Teddy Roosevelt is a true Rough Rider.
The whirlwind.
Yeah, he actually was also in the very first pornography. That's how he got that nickname.
You face the sons of the gorilla god.
It wasn't from any war stuff. That's what the history
You
book.
cannot win.
He was actually in one of the first adult films.
Carnage thought I was going to say Teddy Ruxpin. I had a Teddy Ruxpin doll as a child. I loved it.
I shall
I
prevail.
vaguely remember the cartoon.
I need a moment.
I don't remember the cartoon at all.
Yeah, there's a cartoon. I remember the dolls, but
I had both him and the little yellow worm guy. If I'm showing my age by the fact that I had a Teddy Ruxpin.
yeah, I was too old to play with them when they came out. So
He's an old man. He's not robbing the cradle, I'm robbing the grave.
if I weren't old, I wouldn't know all these Teddy Roosevelt facts.
Hey, some people just, they want to beat up man-ape fast, alright, Joey?
I I hope your skills are as sharp as your charms, Gambit.
A lame super villain.
What?
Man-ape.
He's a furry. What do you expect?
No, you can see his face. It's not a furry.
I am enjoying the event so far, Carnage. I haven't really gotten to look at any of the event stuff yet because as soon as I logged in, I pretty much started streaming.
This is exhilarating.
I really am upset. I'm glad that they put the patch up early today, but at the sorry, same time I was hoping to farm some armor cores today. This is actually my first and only day off this week, so I didn't have time to farm all the armor cores that I need for my beautiful summoner stuff for Rocket.
Do not anger me.
Patrick says that Teddy Roosevelt loved to go skinny dipping.
Goddess be praised.
Crush the intruders.
He never actually wore pants. He was just very hairy and combed his pubes to look like pants. That is in the history book.
I'm not sure this is appropriate talk while we have the St. Jude's emblem up. Just throwing that out there.
I'm pretty sure you shouldn't hide real history for children.
60!
Rest or rewards. Goddess, help
Oh, are
me.
you making them carry you
Reap
through
the
that?
whirlwind.
They're not carrying me.
Such a horrible thing to do.
I'm jungling it up. Hello, kitty attack ship. I got my storm to 16. Now I'm gonna get it ready for raiding. As soon as I get her geared for raids, maybe I can finally prestige my rocket. Because he needs to be green. Oh lord, there's things going on.
And I would really like to level my Star Lord.
Yeah, he's been waiting for me to level or prestige rocket so he can play. It says, hey look, it's Emma. It's not Emma, it's Black Cat. I didn't put my mask on though, because I didn't get to go buy stuff to make it.
Couldn't you just painted it on?
I do not have a
You know
target.
how much work it is to use my alcohol palettes? That had been my plan, and then I realized I was lazy today.
Yeah, I could just give you a couple of black eyes. Would that work?
No.
Are you sure?
I will stream again as Black Cat though, and have it proper and correct.
Maybe when they make her playable.
God, I want her as a team up at least, so bad.
I think they've pretty much said at some point she's going to be a team up.
Well yeah, she's more of a hero than a villain. And she's already in the game as a villain.
Oh no, she does steal stuff a lot.
She does. She's very Catwoman-y though.
Of course, so does Gambit.
Lord Wakanda.
Yeah, Gambit is a thief. Alright, quickly kill it with fire before it talks.
But I guess
Surrender.
Jean's review is not going to be done until the first week of September.
Chameleon says all I saw was the hair. Hi, Chameleon.
Which makes me hope that at least Rogue is done next week.
Oh, Ben Grimm. Oh, Rogue.
Did you get my text about the forum?
Uh-uh.
They have forum avatars up now.
Oh, God, I need to go change that now. Like, right now.
They have both the like modern and the 90s costume version.
Nice. Changing that to my forum avatar, 90s costume. Right now. And by right now, I mean as soon as we finish this. Joey actually sent me a tell as soon as I logged in telling me to go buy Rogue, and I told him that I already had the advance pack for that shit. Venom is also my favorite villain of all time, so there was no way I was not getting the advance pack this year. The Gambit is Death? God, that was
You know,
a sexy
we're
pack.
probably going to buy the advance pack for next year, even if those characters wouldn't like it.
That's our Christmas present plan for the next forever.
I mean, there were characters in this advance pack that I didn't think I liked very much.
Congrats, Shadow. Shadow got the Arms of Doc Ock. Joey just got Ben Grimm's helmet. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I don't know what I was talking about.
Advanced packs.
Oh, yeah. We'll probably buy advanced packs so you can like have characters.
Can you guys hear him, by the way, or does he need to speak up? Should have asked that earlier.
You can still flee.
Chameleon says I bought Rogue twice.
Do not anger me.
I'm actually going to have to start using these brevet cowbells.
Joey said you and your husband must have interesting cosplay makeout. He doesn't cosplay. That's all I'm saying to that.
Fat people don't cosplay. Well, I mean, they do, but it's maybe best if they don't.
I'm way behind. Carnage says he's been seriously considering who he would cosplay as for if he goes to the next convention. 6'4" in real life and pretty big build. I think I would be an awesome cosplay for Thang or Colossus.
Yeah, I was thinking Colossus.
You would make a great Colossus.
Isn't Thang relatively short? Like, not...
I don't remember.
I always thought of him as being more like short and stocky. Like a big rocky
If only I
dwarf.
could rest.
Oh, are we already in there? I was just standing outside. Waiting for everyone. Words can't express how much I love Rogue. Let's just say that. Who are we
I hope your
missing?
skills are as sharp as your charms, Gambit.
Trick is here. Joey! Teleport! Teleport to us.
And I guess there's gonna be a
Petrucci says he can cosplay as the Blob.
Yeah, I guess I could. I'm too short to be the Blob though. And I'm not fat enough to be him. I just don't want to cosplay as the fat version of somebody. I don't want to be like fat Han Solo or fat Luke Skywalker. To me, that's just embarrassing.
Joey says there is always something in the cosplay world for you.
I could be the Warcraft guy from South Park. I've got the wrist brace.
Feel my wrath.
On the 25th, I guess Michael Mayhem is going to do a special stream.
My power fades. Reap the whirlwind.
I've got my jean rig brushed and ready to go for that stream. Oh geez, that's not what I wanted to do. Costume fingers, shenanigans got me killed.
Sorry if the internet sees me.
Million says you can cosplay Spidey and I can be Mary Jane. I have a friend who actually has a Mary Jane cosplay that has a little speech bubble that she wears on a headband that says you just hit the jackpot tagger. It's pretty entertaining. Well played.
Why don't I be Mary Jane and you
I'm having so many spirit problems.
Hail the white river.
Oh, because I'm not healing with my health packs, that's why.
Crawl away and
There we
lick your
go.
wounds,
Sorry you guys had to carry me slowly. These buttons are hard to hit.
What an odd treasure to find you.
Alright, does anyone else need mana for their dailies? Carnage says that you should totally cosplay Mary Jane.
Who, me?
You.
Hells yeah. It's gonna take a lot of body waxing.
Carnage says
I
that
hope
face
my
was
skills are as
priceless.
sharp as your charms, Gambit.
Kitty says that you could cosplay as Galactus after a full meal.
Well, I could do that.
And Kitty also says Thing is 6 foot.
Well, that's not super tall.
Cosplay is all about fun, Patriku. That is 100% correct.
Yeah, you can cosplay as whatever you want, Kat.
I think he wants you to put him in one of his costumes. That's probably what he's fussing about. I had his bow tie up here, but I don't know where it went. Chameleon, you're working on an Iron Man cosplay? We have an Iron Man cosplayer in Cosplayers who is pretty legit. His costume is amazing.
Thanks, guys.
A hothead will not win this battle, Johnny.
Finally got to 60. I'm gonna put my gear on real quick after I sell this crap. Okay, if nobody else needs Man-Ape, then I'll run it with you here in a little while. Yeah, I used one of my Brevix cowbells on Deadpool to get his crit up, but I don't know who else to use it with.
I've got idle from them. I can't bring myself to use any of the specialty things they give us.
Alright, I am going to leave the party. Thank you guys. And then I'm going to switch over to Spidey since that was the whole point of today. I'll deal with those later too. Just gonna look real quick at what we're looking at for Storm's gear. Oh, I've got things in no particular order. We'll deal with that later. Carnage says he needs Man-Ape. Joey says me, and Health Connection are the only people who use cowbell on Deadpool. I just think it's entertaining. I had the Doom Saw on him too. I'll go through with you, Carnage. Who else needs Man-Ape for the day? If anyone else wants to come, send me a tell.
Hold on, let me invite you because I already started doing Man-Ape.
Okay.
And I'll just make you party leader.
That works. It just runs off without me. Let me put my gear on real quick.
You're like, well, I'm gonna do it later, so I was just gonna go through and do it solo. At least attempt to.
I think these are my things. I think that's all my 60s. So let's see what she's looking at. But my bracers are 60. The pendant is 60. Cape is 60. That one has a lot more energy damage. My boots that I had are actually lower level than the ones I've found. And my mohawk is 60. So, she needs some gear work. Okay. Hi, King Bacon! He says that bacon wrapped hot pepper is pretty fantastic. I haven't decided who to use it on yet. Alright. So did you send me a party invite, right?
Yes. Actually, I think it's really good for Torch.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good for Torch, who I don't have yet. So I think there was someone else it was supposed to be really good for. Well, you're now officially the first Gaz member to come into chat, so thank you. Hi. Alright, so who else was coming? I think that's correct. Is that your in-game name, Chameleon? My name is the same for everything. Hello, Volodya. Really excited to have hi said to you. Human Torch and Punisher. I was thinking Punisher. I did just get Punisher, and I got the fortune cards for the Noir costume, which makes me happy. Kitty says you just made Sin's dreams come true, King Bacon. Yeah, don't watch any of my past broadcasts, please.
Now, I think your dream was to actually watch the wrestling match between Doomsaw and King Bacon.
That would have been amazing. I would have loved to have seen that fight. Alright.
You know, the old-time Greeks used to do that naked.
Please don't be creepy.
I'm just quoting Christy Dango. There's nothing creepy about that. People don't know what that is, they shouldn't be allowed to watch that.
You can still flee.
Yeah, I love streaming for charity. It was actually one of the main reasons that I started the account. We have a local charity cosplay group where we go to hospital visits and stuff like that, dressed as different characters. We've got an Iron Man and a Spidey and Elsa, Princess Aurora. It's very, very rewarding. There's a lot of times we've gone into the hospitals and parents have told us it's the first they'd seen their kids smile, you know, all week. And then we go and do a lot of charity walks and a lot of this Special Olympics and stuff like that, which is always my favorite. Those kids are just so warm-hearted. I get so many hugs. I went and did the last Special Olympics dressed as Fluttershy. This one little girl just came running up and started like hugging me for dear life. I looked down at her and she just goes, "I like My Little Pony."
This is exhilarating.
But St. Jude's is a fantastic organization. I'm really happy to be streaming for them. All in the name of how awesome the Marvel Heroes community is too. King Bacon says the fight was over in about 3 seconds. Didn't stand a chance. Patriku says, once again, you are a historian. He's a troll, is what he is.
When your lightning doesn't stop me, what's next?
Maybe a little bit.
Now, Carnage, I expect for you to get like 6 unique drops running through as your thing, Fear itself. Because that's what I've been hearing.
I'll probably get unique drops for characters you're playing, because that's normally what happens. Or you'll somehow manage to get a hand of Doom drop from
Manape doesn't even draw Panda
I
Dude, does
know,
he?
but you seem to somehow have ridiculous luck in finding things.
RNGesus loves me. I wish you guys could see how ridiculous this cat is right now.
For the glory of New Wakanda.
He's just sitting beside me, laying there with his
Goddess be praised.
paws up next to his face, like he's going to die if no one pays attention to him.
He probably will. When he was a kitten, I implanted a bomb in him. If he doesn't get petted every 30 seconds,
It will explode.
it'll explode.
Bye, King Bacon.
Bye.
Thanks for coming in. Oh, I'm so excited for Rogue. You go work on Rogue. You make her beautiful for me. Rogue is my favorite hero. I know you guys have heard it a million times, but I wanted to be Rogue as a little girl. Other girls want to be princesses. I
I
wanted to be
should
Rogue.
save my wrath for those who earn it.
Everyone should teleport to me.
Teleport to Doc. Probably helps if you write that in the thing with the stuff.
Well, I figure everyone playing is watching the stream or part of the stream.
Reap the whirlwind.
But the stream has a delay.
Has forsaken me. Your Wakanda will
Joey says hashtag send the rebel. I really hope King Bacon doesn't go back and watch the highlight of what I imagine happens at Gazillion.
He probably
hail the white gorilla.
But I hope that someone is caressing his hair right now.
Wakanda will fall.
I've seen enough.
The man-ape will stop you.
You're nothing.
So as good a time as any to mention St. Jude's Children's Hospital once again. King Bacon said it's an awesome thing. You guys should go donate, even if you don't have much. $5 is still a long way. It costs them $1.9 million per day to stay open because they do not charge a single family for anything. They treat childhood cancer, and their goal is to have all childhood cancer defeated in the next 10 to 20 years. They share all of their research with other places. They are a fantastic organization. And 90% of all of that $1.9 million actually gets paid for by people doing events like that, people donating $1 during the holidays whenever companies do that. Fantastic organization. Hey Rizzo! Kitty says he's probably saw this and that's why he's watching it. Pashiriki says, I wonder what RNGesus would look like. I imagine that RNGesus looks a lot like Jesus, but his face is a D20.
Would the D20 have a beard?
Yes.
And what color would the D20 be?
I'm thinking red because it would match his sash. I also imagine that he looks more like Buddy Christ from Dogma.
That was a very nice way to avoid that extremely dirty.
Yes. I have lots of training of dealing with trolls thanks to James. I can say that now. Oh Lord. Just died horribly. Kitty says that RNGesus is random, he looks different for every person. Touché, sir. Touché.
You cannot win.
Personally, I create a RNG.
I'm gonna make an oil painting of RNGesus and put it up in our house.
You need to make it on velvet.
On velvet?
Yes. That's how all great paintings are made. On velvet. All the great paintings of Elvis, all the great paintings of dogs playing poker, of black stallions standing against the moonlight, of wolves howling at the moon. All of its best on
Black Velvet.
Black Velvet.
I'm dying like crazy all of a
If
sudden.
they had Black Velvet canvas back in the days of, you know, the great classical painters, that's what everything would be on. I got a listen on a reality relic. I didn't think those were still supposed to be dropping, but I'm not going to tell you that.
Yeah, the armor relic is a new relic. It's going to drop normally.
I thought it was just your...
You can, I think the reason they put them up to where you could get them with your armor cores is because there's a lot of people who needed a relic like that, and that gives you an opportunity to get your stack caught up to the size of what your stack will you be replacing is.
So fragile.
Look at me thinking things through. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it. Almost. Good job, team.
Anyway, just imagine how amazing Van Gogh's Starry Night would look like if it were painted on black velvet.
Patrick says Rogue can really suck the life out of you. Well played, sir. Rizzo says he digs the outfit. Thank you, sir. I didn't get the mask one, sadly, because I got a little lazy, let's be honest. I could have painted it on. I meant to go buy some foam core, make it. Next time. See, that my failure today only means that you get to see me streaming this another time. Patrick, I hate you. Hate you so hard right now. My hate for you is equal to my love for you. I believe Gazillion does still have Beer Keg Fridays. I think that's whenever you start work at Gazillion, they give you a gas pint glass for Beer Keg Friday. I would love to work there.
They probably have
The whirlwind.
I don't know. It is the last hour before you go home for the day. Granted, no one at Gaz actually ever stops working, so.
Surrender.
Nice. Congrats, Joey. Got all kinds of stuff.
I shall prevail.
Pachiriku wants to know if anyone else is having problems with the chat. Yeah, Carnage got one of the Omega drives in a terminal.
What's the Omega Drive do? I'm not actually...
Is that one that's the new artifact, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has much better summon ally damage than any of the other stuff. I need one of those for Rocket so bad. I'm glad to see that they're dropping. I was wondering if they were, because that's probably going to be my best bet of getting one for him. I need one for raids. I want to replace his, shit, son. One of my regalias with it.
Yeah, I don't think you're talking about the same thing.
Is it a different one?
Yeah.
Which
You're thinking
artifact
of the
is that
one from
one?
last week.
Oh, okay. That's the new one.
Yeah, this one you hit with the physical power, you download Omega data, Gaining 316 damage and 2 intelligence for 10 seconds, plus 732 health. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Just hammer over your power, Cosmic, any day.
So that one's part of the new event.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I know stuff.
Man-ape.
I haven't gotten to look at the new
You
event stuff hardly.
represent the worst of real species.
Give up yet.
There's a rune.
Fall down.
Nope.
Goddess, be praised.
Oh, I'm not this close to
I
him.
do not have a target. I need a moment. Feel my wrath.
Ah, Patrick, you meant in-game chat. I haven't had any problems today that I've noticed. Every once in a while the chat servers will have problems though. And what you'll need to do is relog. So that's been my experience with it. Jesus Christ. Down he goes.
What an odd treasure to find you.
So much safe.
Okay. Got all kinds of runes from that run. Thanks for running with us. I don't think I'd gotten the honor of actually running with you yet. Alright. I'm leaving you guys. Do you have any idea where we put the loot crate? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna switch over to Spidey and his beautiful Noir costume. Noir? Yeah, that's words. Carnage says, I used to run a lot with Parker and Aaron, but lately I've been setting out a lot to let others get a chance. Why did not switch? That was
I'm
weird.
looking for little Miss Muffin. You seen
Crafted
her?
my first unstable molecule.
Congrats on your first unstable molecule.
It cost a lot.
They do cost a lot. Oh, jeez. Alright. Go full screen. So, we just started this last month, yeah, with the villains pack. This one's the heroes pack. And Eisenberg's about to get really jealous. Because one of the things that was in this beautiful loot box is a limited edition Guardians of the Galaxy Groot pop figure. Makes me really happy because we hadn't been able to find a Groot. I can get him out. Put that back in there for me. Lovely assistant. He actually has a little glow-in-the-dark hand. It's so cute. He's gonna go right here next to me while I play with Rocket. Cheer me on. They're so adorable. Makes me so happy. We also have a Michelangelo figure that came with it. And Chimichanga's magnet. Oh, Chimichanga's cereal, the breakfast of anti-heroes. Fantastic. Got a Mega Man air freshener, which will be going to my bestie because she is a huge Mega Man fan. We have the, I just dropped it. The Heroes Loot Crate pin, which we got the villains one last time. You guys can't really see those, but whatever. Got some lightning bolts to put on the side of my tennis shoes. And these lovely, lovely sunglasses. Let's give these up. Raphael's my favorite turtle. I'm really excited about these. Oh yeah. How cool do I look? Still love it though. And then it has some extra content for Gauntlet, Doctor Who Legacy, and Defense Grid the game, which I've never played Defense Grid or heard anything about it, so I'm curious to download that one and check it out. And then our lovely Loot Crate Heroes booklet that has all kinds of fun stuff in it. And then the box this time was actually, the last one was villains themed. This one is Turtles themed for the box. Super fantastic. I'm really jazzed. It's $13.37 per month, but we got it with a bunch of discounts and stuff. I'm gonna hand this back to you. So super excited. It's been worth every penny so far. We got an amazing jokey t-shirt last night, or last time, for hubby. And look at him. He's so worth it. He's so worth it.
Well, I probably would have paid $13 for a regular Groot if I could have found one. So.
Yeah, he bought me the rocket to make me happy. Carter says, Groot! I am Groot. I am Groot.
I would love to get a Groot sound effects keychain.
That would be fantastic. I want that to be the sound effect on my phone whenever anything happens forever.
You make a good point. That would be great for texting.
I don't... Maybe there is a pop figure of Baby Groot that comes in a flower pot. If so, I need that in my life.
Have you seen this?
Carnage loves turtles. I love turtles like a fat kid loves cake. I would not eat my breakfast as a child unless it was out of my turtle bowl.
Have you seen the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man one?
No, but that sounds adorable.
It's actually like a double-sized one. And they also
I
have
am
one of
Joey tries to steal Groot. They have a what size one?
They also have a
Headphones.
Marty McFly and the DeLorean.
That's awesome. Okay, so we'll do a costume show off real quick too. If I can get my chair out of the way. So you can see the white on the sides of the arms. And then the corset. You guys can't see it that well. There you go. We've got the fur on the side of the boots. This is honestly a really ghetto cosplay. Because the boots are just actually like pieces attached to the boots. So it's not the most fancy of things on the earth. I'll share back over. But yeah, I had to wait for the new underbust corset because my last underbust corset got converted into Joker. So yeah, that's my, and the collar, I needed a new collar. That's my black cap. It'll honestly, it's kind of like I was talking about in Health Connections chat last night. The hardest part in starting to cosplay is just getting started. So once you make a cosplay, then you can just add onto it and make it better from there. So honestly, every time you see this one, it'll probably be better. This is first draft. This is actually the first time it's ever been worn where people can see it. Kitty says, meow. I wore it before, but I finished it at a convention to wear and then didn't actually get to wear it at the convention because we ran out of time, and I had my Raphael costume on and just didn't happen. So this is the first it's actually been finished and worn. Yay! I need to fix the fur around the outside a little bit too. Alright, so the real point of today was leveling. Oh, I'm sorry, Combat, I just noticed that you asked for an invite. I should have switched over to Tells and checked. I'm sorry. And Pachiriku, you and your Behold the Power of Gravity is awful. Thank you, Carnage. Carnage said I did a wonderful job. Like I said, it's a first run. I want to actually fix the hands to where I have claws on them as well, but I was afraid to do that and then try streaming in it. I wanted to at least get one stream wearing it before I tried that, because if you think costume fingers are bad, I can only imagine how bad fake nail fingers are going to be. Alright, so we need Lava Men, and I need to not be hitting buttons like I'm still Storm. See if I can remember how to play Spidey. It's been a while. Okay.
Need to know how do I shot web.
I need to know how to shot web. It's true.
Have you gotten the ability where he does the emo goth dance yet?
I've not got the emo goth dance yet.
That is the best one.
See you later, Joey.
That is actually, like, I think it might be his ultimate.
Stay with it, Parker.
You should make a Groot cosplay. That would be amazing, Carnage.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a rocket raccoon, like a femme rocket, at some point. I've been getting the dress pattern and the concept stuff together. I need to find raccoon fur online.
Real raccoon fur?
No. Fabric. Wow, I am dying like crazy.
Thanks. I'm here all week.
Okay, I keep hitting all of my buttons like I'm Storm. It's gonna take some getting used to. I don't do melee classes very often. Colossus is probably the most I'd spent with him. With one, I should say.
You're not used to dodgy melee classes?
It's
No.
all in the reflexes.
Colossus can pretty much just
Face tank
yeah.
stuff.
At least from I'm still at like level 20 with him. I think I have yet to lose more than about 100 health, even going like AFK somewhere.
Oh, there's the sweet spot. That's the skill I wanted.
Is it the jumpy swoop?
Yes, I think that's the one.
I don't know what it's called. Where is he? Jumps up and
Leaping
lands.
assault.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's classic.
You will die.
Chameleon says that I hear that Disney is wanting to buy DC. I had heard the same thing. But DC is owned by Time Warner. I believe that is correct. Carnage.
I think
That's why the Injustice game was by Warner Brothers, I believe.
I think that's just too much power for one corporation to have.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, there's just something deeply wrong about that to me. That one company would own both Marvel and DC. I think it's largely because I grew up in the time of you love one or you love the other. You can't have both.
Well, you know.
Nameless Jones says Thor is a Disney princess.
Yeah, so is Princess Leia.
So is Princess Leia and Storm.
You know, Psych, you keep grinding your teeth like that and you'll have some nasty dental bills.
Ah, this is what we need. I play largely based off of muscle memory, so this is a much different setup than what I'm used to. Storm, Rocket, and Loki all have very similar bar setups.
Oh, this was bad.
Carnage says Disney's not the only ones trying to buy Warner Brothers as well. He wouldn't hate it if they were owned by both. Would drastically change the way that the DC films are made for the worse, he says.
I don't know.
I hope Fox doesn't own anything else forever. I have, oh my gosh, I have so much hate for the X-Men movies. X-Men is the only thing that I will kind of like fangirl rage over. Alright, we need some more lava men.
Weapon system online.
Oh, bosses. Come on, Mr. Sandal, die. Nope, nope, nope.
It's an Avenger. We're saved.
Now we can go web slinging. Nameless Joe says Sentinel OMG. Another one, dang it.
Mind if I horn in? Did I just kill anyone?
Here I come.
Yeah, I heard that they were going to stop the X-Men comics for a while. Because of stuff going on with Fox. Which would make me very sad. Though, they aren't... I've been having a hard time finding a good X-Men comic to read. There's always so many X-Men titles that it's always kind of hard. I really want to read the one that has pretty much all of the X-ladies in it. But, really, Vampire Teen Mom Jubilee, why is that a thing?
You are foolish to oppose us.
I will kill you.
Well, it's established that there's vampires in the Marvel universe.
Nope, wrong way.
Your power is throwing things? Babies can throw
I think
things.
there should be a comic where she's forced to team up with Blade.
I'll be back. Just you wait.
Speaking of Blade, who all's buying the advance pack this year?
Taunt you a second time.
He is almost officially confirmed as being a 2015 hero, as well as Iceman.
He may
Who's-
not be on the advance pack, though.
I think anyone that they're actually planning on releasing that isn't going to be a 200 Splinter character will be in the advance pack. That's how they did it this year.
Yeah, well, they've already said on the...
Which they had said that Beast will probably be a 200 Splinter character originally, so he probably will not be part of the advance pack.
Yeah, they've said that a couple times, but
Neat.
they've already said that it's gonna be the same this year as last year. They're gonna announce 10 and then have 2 unannounced.
Perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, I kind of like the mystery characters.
It gives you something else to wonder about.
Yeah,
Hello, Metal Gear of.
even though I wasn't initially a big fan of
Having fun yet?
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, but then you loved him when he came out.
Yeah, I really like him. I'm not a big fan of him. It's probably what I'm gonna buy the
You know,
pack anyway, even if I don't.
Kitty's gonna find you and kill you for saying that you don't like the character.
There's nothing wrong with not liking the character. I'm not running him down or saying that he
You're-
sucks. I'm
I was
just not.
getting ready to say that you're not, and then I was going to list someone from the forums, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spread hate.
No, I'm not. He's perfectly fine for those who like him. I'm just not a huge fan.
Yeah.
Hulk's my favorite. So, kind of a big difference between Hulk and Mr. Fantastic as far as
Characters go. Thing is actually my favorite of the Fantastic Four. I love Thing. Mostly because of Civil War.
Yeah, I would have to say Thing is probably my favorite as well. Just not really because of the comics, but because of the Hanna-Barbera cartoon where the little nerdy kid had the Thing ring, and he's like, Thing ring, do your thing, and then he turns into the Thing and does stuff. And then it's like clobbering time.
You
I really
face
like that
science
kid.
now.
Kitty says he doesn't mind if you don't like him, but if you spout the same reason other people do, then he'll go crazy on you.
Yeah, I don't have any particular reason for like not liking him.
It's not that you dislike him, you're just not a
Yeah.
fan. That's what I love about the advance pack though, is there's so many characters that we got that I would have never imagined I would have enjoyed, and I love them.
Yeah, I really love playing him. I wish he would decide to get back on Invisible Woman so I could level him up more. Because he is ridiculous fun to play, but just if I were going to be a superhero, that he wouldn't be my first choice of characters to be.
Metal Gear of says he prefers the Venture Brothers version.
Yeah, I do. That's actually, I hear Stephen Colbert's voice every time Mr. Fantastic says anything.
Mind if I horn in? Ooh,
Patrick's favorite
that's
character is
going
Cap. Mine's Rogue. I think that's pretty well known. Kitty Attack Ship loves Mr. Fantastic like I love Rogue. I was gonna elaborate on that and it was really inappropriate, so I'm leaving it alone.
I really did not think I would like Rocket Raccoon as much as I do. Or Taskmaster. Taskmaster's hella fun to play. Or Ms. Marvel.
Yeah, you got Miss Marvel in your Founders Pack.
Yeah.
Nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters that I would have not been like, oh, I'd love to play them. Like Daredevil.
Yeah.
I actually might raid with him this week. I don't know.
James can't choose a main, by the way. Ever. Like, cannot decide on a main.
No, I've got several people here.
Power of gravity.
I've got Wolverine.
Nameless
here.
Jones' favorite is Spider-Man.
I like Spider-Man a lot too.
Metal Gear O's favorite is the Raging Cajun. I wanted to marry Gambit as a child.
I'm a fan of him because of
Tony,
the Rings
I don't think it's fair that your pants cost more than my
That's most
apartment.
of my ex-wives.
Yep. His favorite female is Psylocke, though. Psylocke's pretty awesome. I love her knife. I always loved her psychotic. I love the way Jim Lee draws Psylocke. Jim Lee's Psylocke is gorgeous. Jim Lee's everything is gorgeous,
I
though.
was about to say, you like the way Jim Lee draws everything.
I like the way Jim Lee draws. I would totally roofie him with a strawberry Kit Kat, 'cause that's his favorite candy.
Can I just steal your line?
Thank you, Wizard Magazine, for that information.
It stands for a giant pile of dog poop, and you would be like, that's the greatest art I've ever seen.
I love him.
Give me a minute.
Love him. I love the way he draws the Hellfire Club. I love everything he does. Him and Alex Ross are two of my favorite artists. Metal Gear Up says that his main was decided in 1995.
Actually, after Hulk's review, he may end up being the main.
Going back to Hulk.
Yeah. He's prestige, so I'm gonna have to level him back up to 60.
Shadowland loves Songbird and Black Panther. Honestly, never read much with Black Panther until he married Storm, honestly. I have a tendency of basically just picking a couple of comics that I'm going to read and obsessively picking those up for budget reasons. My comic hold at Cheryl's is getting a little ridiculous now, though.
You mean because I bitch at you? I don't think you would keep to a comic budget if I didn't complain about like the $300 worth of comics that seem to show up every Wednesday.
It's not $300 per week.
No, but I imagine your comic budget is higher than our rent. We're very closely in the neighborhood. When you nodded no, I'm thinking, no, I spend much more than that.
Oh, Nameless Jones says DC, my favorite character is Cassandra Cain, Batgirl. Okay, for a second I thought you were saying that DC was your favorite, and I was gonna judge you, to be honest. Patriku says that his favorite female is Rogue because she looks like she knows how to have a good time. She's a Southern girl. Oh, thank you. I made extra tea today. Sorry for that guzzling. He's just over here minding his business, so I'm gonna kill him. Stupid excited for Venom. Venom is my favorite. I really think that when I go to conference this year, I need to get something Venom to have McFarlane sign, because I'm kind of ashamed that I don't have anything signed by him that's Venom.
Now, what I've seen people talking about next year's pack, people like speculating who's going to be in it. The thing is, I'm going to assume they're probably going to have at least 3 villains next year too, because that seems like a pretty good pattern to follow. And there's not people really suggesting other villains that might be, other than Doom. People are like, yay, Doom. And Doomsall said that they're gonna do Doom next year. And David Brevik's been like, what the hell is he talking about? So,
I think that's one of those situations where Doomsall throws out what he wants to happen, hoping that they'll be forced to do it.
yeah, I think so. I mean, supposedly the Doom team-up might be out next month.
Spectacular! Everything's better with whips.
The speculation, the rampant speculation that I've seen on the forums.
Rampant speculation. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Already a corpse.
I mean, I'm really excited for it. I would like
It
to
took
play
you so long to get Lava Man.
You are already dead.
It's the thing that I hate about legendaries in Midtown is it seems like you will see a metric crap tan of something, and then the second that you need it for a legendary, you don't see him anymore. Yeah, Carnage is also really excited for Venom. Nate, I would guess by your name that you're a big Venom and Carnage fan. I would love for them, and I know this is never going to happen, but it would make me so happy if they made a female symbiote costume. I loved female symbiote in that storyline. She was the only one that actually decided she was going to be a good guy. All the rest of them started killing people. And Venom killed her because he didn't realize that she was a good person. She thought that she was a psychotic maniac like all the rest of his children. One of my favorite Venom moments ever, though, is in Venom #1, he saves this lady who's getting mugged, and of course Venom is not the nicest looking person, so she starts freaking out and calling him a monster, and Spidey hears it and comes web swinging in to save this lady, and Venom just starts smashing his face in, screaming about how he's trying to be a good guy and why won't you ever let me be a good guy? Why do you always have to be in my way? It's amazing. It's just punching him in the face repeatedly, screaming about why won't you ever get out of my way. I also used to have a Venom wallet. Hey, Fire Girl! See, I'm not gonna call you Fry Girl either. I used to have a Venom wallet and I was standing in line getting lunch, and some guy in line beside me, because let's face it, I'm a female nerd. When people see me with any sort of nerd stuff, they assume that I got it on sale and I don't know anything about comics. So I constantly end up in, for lack of a better way of putting it, dick measuring contests with these guys who think I don't know anything. And he was like, oh, nice Spider-Man wallet. And I'd been having a really bad day, so I just turned to him like, it's a Venom wallet, I hope it punches Spidey's face in. And the dude in line behind the counter just starts giggling insanely. Only 2 more. Yeah, Maximum Carnage was awesome. That would be... Carnage would be a nice one-shotter raid. I would love to see a, symbiote, storyline one-shot come out with Venom. That would be pretty well done, because it would explain why Venom is entering as a good guy. So that was one of the kind of wake-up call moments for him. Yeah, pretty much any of these symbiotes would be awesome in it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Costume fingers.
It'd be kind of nice if they did one where you have to go help Venom kill all of his symbiote children.
Yeah.
But I think it's very possible they could do a female symbiote costume.
Yeah, she has the same powers. She actually was a good guy. 32! So she fits all of the criteria. I wouldn't want her as a solo character, but she would be an amazing costume.
Well, you know Mrs. Brevik won't play any non-female characters.
That's true.
And she's eventually gonna just harass David Brevik into doing it. Like how we're now getting Shadowcat and Kitty Pryde next year. Or Shadowcat and Lockheed. Of course, I think it was the entire forum pushing for Lockheed.
Oh god. I really hope that they release Lockheed as a team up by himself.
I think they'll have to pass that through with Marvel.
Yeah.
It's apparently their mandate.
Nameless Jones says I got my cred. I'm in a whole new area now. I don't have geek cred anymore. I have people stopping and looking at me and being like, you don't know anything about video games. You're a girl. So annoying. I haven't had to deal with that in a long time. Patrica says, come to Arizona, more rain. Sigh. Firegirl says it's hard to be a geekette. I feel the same way when I'm wearing my geeky t-shirts. I know, it's awful. It's worse when you're actually standing in the comic book section in like Books A Million or something like that. I've had the weirdest experiences. Like, my comic book shop is pretty safe because it's actually run by a lady who's literally watched me grow up at this point, who is a wonderful, wonderful person. But, and she, I'm pretty sure would go off on any of the guys for harassing me. Though she did once ask me, once I broke up with, my ex-boyfriend at the time, that if I could bring, like, my dad or just some random guy whenever I come to pick up my comics, so that she could lie and say it was my boyfriend, that would be great. But I was standing in Books A Million looking at comic book trades at one point, and some guy just walks up to me and goes, do you like video games? And I was like, yes. He's like, let me show you my tattoos, and just starts showing me his tattoos. It was the weirdest thing.
I show people my tattoos all the time.
All variables have been accounted.
Let's not even talk about the guy who, when I was working there and he was a fellow co-worker, dropped his pants slightly to show me his Superman boxers.
Air drone needed.
That was real life. That really happened. That was a thing.
You know what? Why do you gotta keep bringing that up?
That was not you. That was my first job.
Adapting to neutralize target. Superpower threat detected.
No! There's a new Deadpool versus Car. Oh yeah, I have seen that one. I haven't picked it up because I wasn't sure if it was any good or not. And I hadn't heard anything on it. I picked up one issue of Deadpool Dracula just for shits and giggles. For the same reason that I almost picked up Duke #1.
I really think you should have picked up.
Hey, they still have 800 of them at the comic shop. I can go get them.
Well, this one.
Nameless Jones says, oh my. Exactly. And the weirdest part about when this happened is that this old woman comes walking up behind me. I'm just like standing there staring at him like, did this just happen? And this woman comes up and asks him where some biography is, and he's like buttoning his pants and like fastening his belt back. He's like, yeah ma'am, let me show if you're here. I was like, how did she not see that?
This is firepower.
Maybe that's why she came with an ass, like she fell asleep.
Fire Girl said, did you gamer girls are like unicorns? We really don't exist. Oh. We were talking the other day that I felt like Marvel Heroes has the biggest female community, but I think it's just because we're not hiding and pretending we're guys like we do in other MMOs. I applaud the community for that even female gamers can feel comfortable. That's a hard thing to do. Need gang members. What do we still need for the daily? Yeah, I'm leaving you, I'm sorry. Oh goodness, this flock of hair.
do this.
Petriku says that I'm creepy to everyone. No bias. Kitty Attack Ship says, girls, I don't see gender.
That's the truth. I know some industries he could make a lot of money in.
There you go, Kitty. Hubby's looking out for you at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Finding you new job opportunities. Oh my gosh, why am I not healing? There we go. Hitting the right button? Okay. Nameless Jones says girl power forever. I just died while reading chat. Just pulling a jungle. Patrick says I was raised in a household full of women. I don't understand why other guys get creepy. Gray, I am always down for cosmic runs. I need to gear up Storm, but I will not be doing any more Storm runs until after stream. Fire Girl says, "Oh snap, pulling a jungle."
You will join. Somebody broke something.
Fire, you missed King Bacon. He was in here earlier with all of his beautiful, glorious hair. I was trying really hard not to be creepy.
I wasn't.
James wasn't. He wasn't even attempting it. Alright, we need some more enemies and to rescue some more civilians. I still need gang members.
You know what? If you don't want to watch two men wreck over and wrestle, then there's something wrong with you, not me.
This defeat means nothing.
That's what I'm married to. I don't know if you guys saw his King Bacon's tweet that Doomsaw tried to fight him. It was a very short-lived match.
Waste these guys.
Hey Ninjasu!
Aw, chin up.
Ninjasu was playing Tales of Xillia 2 earlier today. It actually looks really good. It looks
Give me a minute.
a lot better than what the first one did. I still got the first one sitting there waiting to be played. I still need to play my Tales of Symphonia as well. Marvel Heroes takes away all of my gaming time. So I just play this.
I'm really hoping to finish my daily so I can play Civilization 5, but I'll probably get sucked into doing something else.
Fire Girl says, no, I missed him. Oh lord, I'm failing at this horribly. I am not good at Spider-Man, that's what we're learning today.
You know what? I don't think Spider-Man is good at Spider-Man. That's what I've taken away from the comics, and by and large part from movies.
I love Spidey.
But he's very bad at being Spider-Man.
He is very bad at being a superhero. If you guys haven't watched it, by the way, the Ultimate Spider-Man Saturday morning cartoon, don't judge me, is really good. Really good. In a silly way, in a very silly way, but it's good. Petriku says, my sisters dressed me up as a girl at the age of 4. Being the youngest can suck. Yeah, I'm the youngest of an older brother, so I just got picked on a lot.
You know, there's a lot less stigma in being picked on than there is being dressed up like a girl. Anyone who was the youngest brother, as I was, knows that. My sister once dressed up as a neighbor boy and sent him down to his grandmother's
Oh, wait,
house.
stop the press. Carnage says he found a picture of bacon-wrapped chocolate. That's a thing.
Yeah. You know, you can get deep-fried bacon-wrapped Snickers bar at just about any county fair.
Yeah, Ninjatsu's internet has been stupid, so he hasn't gotten to play his Marvel Heroes. Ninjatsu also has a wonderful stream, though. You should go follow him. He's playing Resident Evil very entertainingly, and now he's playing Tales. I'm sorry, you were talking about your sister shaming you as a child. I'll let you go on.
Oh no, this was something she did to me.
Oh, okay.
She dressed him up like a girl and sent him down to his grandmother's house to ask if he was there, so she could ask him out on a date.
That's awful.
Yeah. It's pretty terrible. I mean, it's funny. I mean, I got dressed up in women's clothes and God knows what else, because young girls are cruel, but I never had to go around.
I made my brother pay for it, though, because once he got to the age, I was pretty much my brother's favorite plaything as a child. We would play action figures together and watch Saturday morning cartoons. Pretty much nerding me out was like his favorite thing ever. But when he got to that age where he was too old to be seen with his little sister anymore, I would run out while he was in a group of his friends, just be like, "Bobby, I love you so much." Socks did that too, he says. Don't know how, he wasn't there. Fire Girl says she's almost made bacon wrapped chocolate, and Carnage says he's coming over. Me too.
Stay with it, Parker.
We'll make a deal. You can bring those to the expo, and all Fire Girl wants to do make cookies for me to take her at expo.
Cookies are not that great. Believe me, a lot of people have eaten my cookies and they're not that great.
It's all going somewhere else in my head.
These are not like... I mean, Gordon Ramsay would spit these out and call them shit if he ate my cookies.
Ninjatsu says I play a lot of shit. He does. Alright, we've got 30 minutes until Marvel Heroes does their stream.
Let's be honest, it's going to be a little bit.
It will be. I am going to go watch that. I may or may not come back afterwards. I'm not making any dedications. My plan was to stream longer than usual today because of where we're hitting the last week of St. Jude's, and I would like to get that out there as much as possible. Health Connection may talk me into streaming on Monday too when we do raids. I don't think I put a stream schedule up for next week now that it occurs to me. I might do Gamora next week. Why don't you guys tell me, what do you want? You can go vote on the straw poll, or just tell me in chat who has suggestions for what I can do next week. Maybe I'll do Doctor Strange dressed as a woodland fairy. I like that costume.
I think Doctor Strange ever dressed like a woodland.
He hasn't, but he's mystical. You see what I did there?
You know what, if you're Doctor Strange, you better have a pretty badass mustache.
I don't think ladies are supposed to have mustaches.
If you're Doctor Strange, you have a badass mustache.
Ooh. Sweet and spicy candied bacon. Fire Girl, that sounds amazing. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, to be honest. I also did not accept this party invite, which was a horrible mistake on my part. Fire Girl says his cookies bring all the girls to the yard.
Did I do that?
Nameless Jones says Link, Zelda. I'm actually working on a Sheik cosplay. I was hoping to have it in time for Super Smash Bros, but I don't know. I haven't had a lot of free time lately. Josu says dress up as Mysterio. Patrico, I'm not dressing as the wizard. And then Nameless Jones says, you're the best around. That's how I hear that song.
Maybe you should dress as the wizard. Maybe that's the solution to your hatred of him. You need to walk a mile in the wizard's shoes. Realize.
Feeling the power of gravity.
You need to realize what a range superhero, supervillain is. That, you know, his power is gravity. That everybody. His power is stuff falling down. That's all he's got.
And Josu says Mysterio would be interesting to see.
Face, meet fist.
Carnage says I should dress as Dazzler. I could easily do a casual Dazzler.
Did I do that?
Patrico says dress as the Jungle Queen. I have a purple hair wig, but it's a long wig. I need to draw her happy birthday gift tonight. See you later, Gray. Fire Girl says I can only be Dazzler if I wear roller skates. I can't move in roller skates. I'm really bad at them. I'm really bad at ice skating, too. I really should have re-rolled this legendary. Okay, we finished Midtown. Gonna do some X defense. Need to do terminals as well.
Now you face our sorcerer. Shroud them in
Or we can do
darkness.
Midtown a second time. I really need those Odin marks. Trying to gear 3 different characters for raids is not easy. Nameless Jones says Laura Croft.
Hound them till the
Ninjutsu,
end of
I'm not
time.
doing Miley Cyrus. That is not a thing that's happening. You got me killed with that thought. Oh, let's add gray. So you're gonna make me dinner tonight, right?
Hmm?
You're making me dinner tonight, right?
You know, Psych, you keep grinding your teeth like that, you'll have some nasty dental bills.
Jungle Queen dressed as Rainbow Dash, that would be pretty awesome. I don't have a Rainbow Dash cosplay. I could do Jungle Queen dressed as Fluttershy. Chameleon says Brock Lesnar. Fire Girl has a pair of roller skates I can use from when she was a roller derby girl. Our local roller derby has tried to get me to join so many times, but I really suck on roller skates. When I told them that, their answer was, then be a ref.
It's gonna hurt. Thanks, I'm here all week.
Ninjutsu, I could probably cosplay as Blob, just stuff a bunch of pillows into a bathing suit or something. Be awful. I never re-rolled my legendary. Alright, Robot Suburbs. Shepherds. Can't talk today, apparently.
Did I do that?
Health Connection! Hi! Dress as Rogue Patriku. I want to dress as Rogue so bad, but them wigs. A good Rogue wig is around $80 to $120. because you have to actually take an auburn wig and a white wig and either thread a wig from scratch or sew the two wigs together.
Why don't you just dye part of your hair white?
My hair isn't the right color, also doesn't have the right amount of volume. My hair will not hold curl or volume. It's the reason I have so many wigs. Patricia says, Jean Grey, I've done Phoenix. I will be doing Phoenix again whenever her review comes out. I don't think that one got saved. I think it got deleted. Later this week, I'm actually going to be loading all of my past broadcasts onto YouTube, so you guys will be able to see them there. Silver Sable?
This looks
I'll be able
bad.
to do that. So, Health Connection, I already did the costume show off, but since this is all for you, we'll do another one. As soon as I finish killing these things. I only have one robot. It's okay. We'll just come back. We'll do it quickly. Oh, rude.
Swarm the vermin.
Shadowlance's Songbird. If you get cane cologne wigs, you can color the strands of your hair in the wig. I've done Sharpie dyeing on a wig before, but it didn't stay the way it probably should. It was on my friend's Rainbow Dash wig. Because it had some pink and needed to get rid of that. See you later, Patriku.
Seriously, Cap, whatever you need, just say the word.
Have to go troll outside with my angelic presence. What would the world do without your trolling presence? Let's fix this hair. Nope, it's the wrong
I'm
way.
gonna have to redouble my efforts then.
To troll
Mm-hmm.
without him here. Alright. Health Connection show off time. Just gonna roll backwards. There we go. And we've got lovely fur on the sides in here. And I even have, let's get it for you guys can see. Kept some pearls about for the thieving. I just ran into your chair.
Mm-hmm.
This one bang is not cooperating today. Sorry. It's Black Cat. Black Cat is another favorite of mine. I loves her. I want her as a team up so I can run her with my Spidey.
They double team of health today if you hadn't noticed.
No, I haven't had any out today.
Or at least at level 60.
So you can actually have them out and use them now.
In theory.
Where's the catnip? You can go get some catnip. That can be a thing.
It's
And Nameless
actually
Jones
called-
says Catwoman.
It's called crack cocaine for humans. And it was invented by Teddy Roosevelt.
Thanks, HC. I didn't get a chance to go get my mask or anything, so it is not the most legit of costumes right now. But that just means I'll have to wear it again later. When I've fixed it.
Bingo! worth it, Parker. Now that's a punchline.
And Josu says that if HC wore his Spider-Man mask, he could be like the Turtles.
Let me help you find your way.
34.
This is down.
I feel like we've been leveling very slowly today.
And you're ugly too.
You know what invulnerable
Oh
means?
snap. Juggy Man just appeared right beside me
I will slice
and
you
started
to
raping
ribbons.
me.
Swarm the vermin.
Oh shenanigans. That was awful. Giving me so much trouble. Okay.
You know, Psych, you keep grinding your teeth like that and you'll have some nasty dental bills.
Amos Jones says it's like Tatooine. Seeing how we're doing on time. Oh, it's okay. We've got a Rocket and Groot here. We'll make it. We'll be fine.
Kid, keep going. Whoa, this looks bad.
You know what invulnerable means?
Get back away.
You cannot defeat us all.
Wonder why the game was so quiet, and then it occurs to me that I never put my headphones back in.
I will slice you to ribbons.
Catch more warriors.
So much going on, I can't see his charge. There it is, right beside me.
I will slice you to ribbons.
Protect the hatchlings.
I will not bear the shame of defeat.
I've also got a bad case of the costume fingers today.
Give me a minute.
Got a Euroforge.
Sensational.
Overcome by mere mammals.
You would have done well to surrender.
Bow before me, coward.
The Omega Shield thing. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the event yet, honestly. I know that we have a lot of new items, and you can get Shield Omega access files, which are kind of like the file or armor drives and everything else. So you collect those to get other things, the event items.
They don't drop.
Yeah, you have to get them from dailies.
Get them from dailies, and there's gonna be a Agent Coulson.
An Agent Coulson team up, that's going to be a real thing.
Well, not just that, but there's an Agent Coulson that's going to be in Avengers Tower, and he's going to give you a mission to do
Weapon system online.
Hollow Sim. You have to do 5 waves of Hollow Sim, and then you get like 30 of them for doing that. and probably some other
I
bonuses too.
gotta get some.
I'm gonna be honest, when I was hearing about it for the first time, I stopped listening after Agent Coulson team up because it just made me so happy that my ears shut off. It's a thing that can happen.
And there's a server side bonus of 24% for Rift Sith
That's
experience.
nothing.
It goes up every day plus 24. So by the end of the week, it's going to be like 150 some experience Rift and Sith.
Yep. So at the end of the week, I'm actually, when everything's at its height, I'm planning on running a couple of dupe portals.
Fear us.
Do you have any?
I have 3 of them. I got 3 of them right before the event went down. I got that wonderful idea in Health Connections chat last night.
Ultimate.
Yes, 2,000 files. That's what you need for Agent Coulson.
Yeah. So basically, it's going to be 3 months before.
Of course I remember the Marvel Civil War Nameless Jones. Goodness. It's like... That and Age of Apocalypse are probably my top 5 favorite storylines ever. I actually stopped reading comics for a while after Civil War because it was so good, everything else seemed kind of crappy in comparison.
How did you penetrate our...
Don't need cyborgs. It says he has 3D portals.
Stay with it, Parker.
You'll pay for this.
Spidey is having some serious spirit problems.
Yeah, he can be kind of a spirit hog.
Oh, so I need to keep in mind that he's like Hawkeye.
That's why everyone puts the thing shrinking on him, because he is a dodge machine. And he burns through spirit real quickly.
Well, I have another reason to grind for another Pym shrinking.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Jungle actually gave me one for Rocket to be able to use for raiding purposes. Okay. Cyborgs. Serial time now.
I'm getting Omega points. I
was getting a lot of Omega points last night.
Give up yet?
Well, they're,
Spider-Man's back in black is good too. I liked the Spider-Man Reign and Origins. Was that the one with the Da Vinci style cover?
well, they also, Omega points are 24% easier to get right now.
Oh, with the Omega event?
Yeah, and plus each daily quest gives you 2 instead of 1. So by the time all the server side bonuses are up with the reduced cost of them, you can totally bust out some potions and have crazy Omega point gains. I think that's kind of my plan. I'm going to try and get up to 1,000.
Just occurred to me I didn't place Omega points on Spidey at all.
What level are you?
35.
You
Ish.
can't place until 30, so...
I was 30 when I started. Should have done that before I started streaming. I don't think the Agent Coulson character is up yet, is it?
No, I don't imagine it's going to be done until 3 months from now.
Oh, no, 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 for the HoloSim.
Oh, for the HoloSim, no. They had a problem where if you had logged in before the patch went live last night, like after the day flipped over, it wasn't letting you get that quest for the day. So they went ahead and disabled it today. It should be working fine tomorrow.
Yep. So Health Connection is now online, which means he's probably streaming. You guys should check him out at some point.
Threat detected in this sector.
I'm not saying you should leave me. I'm just saying you should open him up in a second panel. As soon as I finish this legendary, I am probably going to log off of stream for a while though and go get some food. Shadow Mod says, I am lagging so hard. Is the stream lagging? Hello, Dr. Funks. My in-game has been a little meh lately.
None can stand in our way.
Stream is slightly laggy. Yes, official Gaz stream soon. That's why I'm logging off stream for a while. Gonna go watch Gaz stream, eat some food, and then I might be back.
Superpower threat detected.
I'm so excited. I love the Marvel Heroes streams.
Oh, this looks bad.
Seeking new target.
Dying so bad.
Try webbing your mouth shut.
Oh, look at that game of his death. It's so sexy. You're not cyborgs. I need cyborgs.
They're stronger than me.
Aww. Dr. Funk says he wishes he could play Marvel Heroes, but it's lagging really bad. I've had a lot of random issues with it ever since the new servers, which I know that they had to replace part of the servers, the reason it went down the other day.
No, I think we're just adding it.
Well, they added servers, but the reason that they went down for a short patch the other day is a piece of, in one of the, I don't know anything about servers, sorry, a piece in basically the software of it actually was shorting out, and that's why it was causing random logouts. I learned all kinds of things in raids.
Maybe there's actually more people playing too.
Hurts a lot. I am being told that there is some lag issues. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's just the stream or what. My game is lagging a little bit.
Didn't see it coming.
I'm not fighting these bosses. I'm gonna go for some cyborgs so I can finish this up. Only need 2 more. Fire Girl says we get the inside scoop.
Stay with it, Parker.
Kurtzlot says it seems to be the stream. Twitch hates me sometimes. I think Twitch hates everyone sometimes.
Hail Hydra. We are Legion.
Let's check something real quick. Oh no.
Oh wow, double neutral.
Marvel Heroes stream starts in 7 minutes. Rogue! God, I hope they show Rogue off. I hope so hard they show Rogue off.
Meet fist.
Alright, one more. Legendary done!
Keep going. Bingo! Oh, this looks bad.
He is such a spirit hog, you're right.
Did I do that?
Hydra reigns supreme.
Close enough. We're done. Legendary finished.
I just finished my X defense as well. After an amazing double neutral.
What'd you get?
Gambit's Black Staff, Iridescent Black Staff, and Shadow Mask of the Hand. Daredevil.
Kurtzalot says, I landed the Mask of Zorn from Magneto. Fantastic. That's one of the new ones. Can't imagine her slot 5 being better. It's pretty amazing. Posted a link in the Rogue forums. Awesome. Alright guys, well I'm going to log off for a little while. Relax and get out of this corset for a second. And watch the beautiful Marvel Heroes stream. I suggest that you guys go watch Health Connection for a while and then watch the Marvel Heroes stream. And I may or may not be back. I'm going to probably stream a little bit longer tonight, but I don't know for sure, so I'm making no promises. The rant, as always, if you look up in the corner at the St. Jude's donation thing, if you look down at the bottom, you'll actually see the link that you can stream on or click on, or if you've got me on mobile, wherever your chat is. St. Jude's Children's Hospital is a fantastic, fantastic organization. They treat childhood cancer. Once you're a St. Jude's patient, you're a St. Jude's patient forever, even if your cancer comes back at the age of 50. Their goal is to have every child cancer-free in the next 10 to 20 years. They give not a single family a bill. They pay for your food, your trip up there, your room and board, everything, because they think the only thing that you should have to worry about is caring for your child and keeping them positive and keeping them alive. It costs them $1.9 million per day to stay open because they don't charge for anything. They share all of their treatments with other cancer research facilities. It's awesome. And 90% of that $1.9 million is made of donations. So people donating to the St. Jude's stream, people donating $1 during the holidays, things like that. I will be donating every time I get 10 more follows. So if you go and follow, you're helping as well. But even if you only have $5 to donate, it still counts. It's still wonderful. It's still fantastic. You're still a wonderful human being for donating $5. And I wanted to create Team Marvel Heroes. I don't care if you donate for me, donate for Jungle, donate for Health Connection, donate for crit damage, donate for whoever else. Just make the donation to St. Jude's. Wonderful organization. I wanted to make a Marvel Heroes team because Marvel Heroes is one of the best online communities I've ever been part of, has the biggest hearts that I have seen in an online game, and I thought how better to show what a great place we are and how great our community is than making donations to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. End rant. Carter says, thanks for spending time with us. Thanks for you guys spending time with me. I actually had a pretty good viewership today. I'm really proud. Alright, I'm gonna go eat and watch Marvel Heroes, and then maybe I'll be back a little bit later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!